He was all about young people, getting them started right.
Is Charlie Kirk starting young people right? Does that entail the hateful rhetoric he had for women? I mean, Trump would probably say it wasn't hate. No, you know it was, Trump. Okay, I mean, I'm certainly not gonna. I'm sick of making excuses for Trump. I mean, really, I am, because everybody for years has said, okay, he's highlighting him. Okay, maybe, but you know, he praises him all the time. He thinks what he was doing, what Kirk was doing, was good for young people. What? He wanted a national abortion ban because he hated women. I find it absolutely horrendous that Trump does not know that. He knows that. Why he's doing this, I have no idea. Maybe what it is I was betrayed. Because that's where I go more and more now. Is that because Trump was one person in his first term, and he's totally different this term. I mean, his first term attracted me so much to his vision, as I said, you know, in a video yesterday, that I've never had a speech really move me that somebody gives. And when he talked about it was outsiders that changed the world, and don't be afraid to be an outsider and stick with your convictions. Yeah, and that's what I'm doing. And now, because of, I believed in that speech, I believed in that Trump. But this Trump and his administration is targeting people, and it's not. They're not all celebrating Charlie Kirk's vision or dancing on his grave. They have a right to not like him, especially women. There was very much not to like about him. I mean, watch any of those clips. There's a reason he constantly gaslit these college students that were women. Many times these women were right in what they were saying, and he was just a horrible person to them, and more than once. And I don't care if people don't like it. I don't, you know. I mean, I know Trump is just all about, well, you know, we need to, we need to just say all the best things about him. But look at how all of the Trumps have changed. Like, the demeanor in all of them has changed, because of how much they've dug their feet in. So what's really betraying is that you will let Stephen Miller and you will let your White House staffers, who don't give a shit about anybody, okay? Sorry if Trump doesn't like it. Sorry if he doesn't like the truth. But you had people out here in the moderate MAGA movement, mass amount of people, and we've been being silenced for years. It is those people that would take a bullet for you, Trump. All of those people you have in your White House, Charlie, you know, when Charlie Kirk was all hanging all over you, just like all of them, they would never take a bullet for you. Are you kidding me? But you moved and got a hold of genuine MAGA. You did. You did. You lit a fire in those people. And then you turned around and you let Bannon and you let Kirk and you let all of these people that are in their own circle spit all over us. And you did nothing about it, because you spit all over us too. I know I'll get hate for it. I don't care. It's the truth. It's about doing what is right. Just look at some of the I loved Eric and Don Jr. I do. They were outstanding men. Now they've equated, you know, Trump's assassination and the violence against Charlie Kirk. Well, then you shouldn't have embraced radicalism, Don and Eric and Trump. You should have stuck with what you were doing in the first term. You believed in a vision that nobody believed in. Now you believe in radicalism. So it's no longer genuine. It's no longer original. That's what really sucks. It's not original. What was original about Trump's first term and him saying those things was for those people who have, you know, continually tried to stand up for the right thing, and you get knocked down over and over again. And and it messes with your head and you think, I just need to become like the herd. It was that speech that he gave that I think, struck the heart of many moderate MAGA. And it made us fight for you. It made us, do videos for you. I mean, regardless of what the leftist lunatics, okay, that are threatening me on Trump on Truth, say, I have thousands of videos to prove how loyal I was to Trump. And it wasn't even about loyalty. It was just that when I would look into these things, it was, there was this character of Trump that you couldn't, there was no way to, say he was genuine. Who he is now, I don't know who he is. I don't know who he is. I don't. Charlie Kirk wanted a national abortion ban. I mean, that would, how many trafficked women that would hurt? He can wrap it up all around his fake biblical stuff all he wants, okay? But, Trump wants to disregard a ton of things that Charlie Kirk said that was very hateful to women. And I'm no feminist, okay? But really, to me, it's like you sell out. You're no longer, how many men sell out? Like, really, they do. They sell it. They're just have no, I see them on Truth. Here, let me give you an example. Everyone has the option to shut up, but if you choose to speak, there could be consequences if you cause harm to your employer. What the hell is that? Like, most of these people weren't speaking at their employers. Their employers fired them because they put up a social media post that was negative about Charlie Kirk. That's what Kash Patel, that's what the Republicans, that's what all these deadbeats are doing on the right. They are. It's like the whole thing was designed to go after true, genuine people that supported Trump. So, when you continually betray people like that, then you really, you're a total hypocrite. Don't talk about loyalty when you don't know how to, give it out. And believe me, I do, just like I did earlier today. I go after people like Stephen Miller and J.D. Vance because they never give Trump the praise that I've given in videos that he deserved. But why would it matter? He disregarded the genuine people that held him up for this bullshit. I know you're a lunatic from looking at your page and posts. You need to be on a watch list. Well, I'm sure the Trump administration has already done that. As I suspect you are so radicalized that you are a terrorist. Okay. You refuse to listen and continue on with your own narrative. What, the truth? That's it's called the truth. I'm convinced you are a terrorist, a liberal. I'm not. I've never been a liberal. But this is what they do. This is how radicalized the right has become. You've labeled me that twice. Well, yeah, because look, conservatives tend to be a little bit more classy. You've called me a cunt over and over again. I'm a psych nurse, just so like you people can call me whatever names you want. It doesn't faze me in the least. Yeah. So, you've labeled me that twice. May you meet your match. See, they're always threatening. Promise you, if you called me a liberal to my face, you'd be in the hospital. Step up, find me. See what happens, you cunt. So that's the reason I don't want to embrace this. This is what Trump has embraced. This is Charlie Kirk's base. Am I saying all young people? No, but they're going to. This is what he wanted. This is what it's part of this color revolution. I miss the Trump from the first term. He was original and he had a heart.